Hi, Alex.
Hello.
My name's Lynn.
Nice to meet you, Lynn.
How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks. So today we're going to do an activity. It's called a me bag exercise, and we're really going to focus on three main goals. So I wrote out these three main goals in case you wanted to look at them throughout the activity, but today we're going to really focus on increasing your self-awareness. We're going to assist in identifying your perception of self, and then we're also going to explore your perception of developing a leisure ethic. So these goals, we'll just keep them here in case you want to refer back to them, but we're really going to focus on accomplishing these goals today. So today we are doing a me bag exercise, and what we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking a paper bag and we are going to put pictures and words on the outside and on the inside of the bag. So we're going to start, and on the outside of the bag we're going to be putting things on the outside of the bag of how other people perceive you or how you want other people to perceive you. And then on the inside of the bag, you're going to be putting things about how you perceive yourself. So I have a bunch of pens, I have scissors, and we have this magazine, and you can just flip through this and you can find pictures that how you want other people to perceive you or how you want to perceive yourself. And then we'll go from there. All right, well, great. So is this picture of a boy with a Nerf gun? So do you think, is this how you want other people to perceive you or how you perceive yourself?
I'd say that's how I want other people to perceive me.
Okay. Can you explain it a little more?
Well, it's just about having fun and being carefree, and so that's how I want people to view me, as just a carefree person who's fun to be around.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great. So do you want to describe other things that you put on your me bag of how you want other people to perceive you as?
Okay, so starting here with this organized shelf unit,
Mm-hmm.
I put this on here because I'm very organized as a person, and it's important to me, and I want people to view me as organized. Then I put this picture of a grill top on here because I really like doing things with food.
Okay.
And I like to think that I'm pretty talented at cooking, and so it'd be nice to have people view me as a pretty good chef. And then I just put this picture of this kid wearing sunglasses on here because I want people to think I'm cool. It's like this guy.
Yeah.
And then like I touched on with the Nerf gun, I just want people to think I'm fun.
Yeah.
And then, as weird as it sounds, I'm like a very clean person, and I like things really neat and tidy and cleaned up. And so, I don't want people to think I'm, back to like disorganized or like not clean. I like to be very cleanly. And then, family is very important to me. And so I obviously want people to see that that's important to me when I'm talking to them or when I'm hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Another thing that's important is music, and I mean, if you know me at all, I listen to music just about every day, and that helps me with a lot of things throughout the day. So I want people to realize that that's important to me, and that's kind of who I am. And the same goes for this. It's just a Nike symbol and some grass, but that to me that's like being an athlete, and I compete in lots of intramurals, and so that's kind of how I show that I am in fact an athlete, and I played sports growing up. So I want people to, I don't view me as an athlete when I'm doing my daily activities. And then I put this picture of a shoe on here because I'm really into shoes, and I'm really into, I guess, just looking good overall. So I want people to kind of see and understand that I'm very like fashionable person and care about how I look. Not all days, but most days.
Yeah. All right. Well, those are really great. So why don't we move into the inside of the bag, and we can just touch base on a couple of the things of how you view yourself.
Okay, so on the inside of the bag here we have, well, the first thing that I drew is just a picture of, it's a water ski,
Okay.
because that's really important to me, and that's kind of, I view myself as a very good skier, and that's something that's just been a huge part of my life forever growing up. I grew up on the water basically, so it kind of helped me to like, you know, learn how to like fight through challenges and like kind of persist when it comes to skiing and everything. And I wrote golf in here too, so the same goes for that. I'm a big golfer, and skiing, it's also taught me a lot about how to persist through challenges.
Great.
Then another thing that I put in here is I drew a money symbol.
Okay.
I'm a finance major, so I deal with money basically every day, and I'd like to think that I'm very good at it and handling money and being responsible and investing in the right things. So that's something that is very important to me, and I think that I'm pretty good at. I also wrote athletic on here, like I did on the outside, just because, you know, I've played sports long enough, and I've received you know, letters in high school, and I've won golf tournaments and stuff. So I know that I'm a decently athletic person.
Yeah.
And I also just put things such as respectful, like I try to be respectful to everyone,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like that's a very important trait to have as a person overall. It gets you very far in life to be respectful.
Definitely.
I'm also responsible, and I'd like to think creative. So I try to think outside the box on a lot of things, and a lot of people joke and say finance majors can't really do that, but you know, I try to take a new approach to when I'm telling people about finance or explaining it to them so they can kind of understand, and that's fun to me, and it's a challenge in the same way. And then I guess the last thing is, I wrote in here, it affects me sometimes, is I guess like at times I'm unconfident with myself, and I should be more confident because I know that I have the ability to do lots of things, but I feel like it's something that we all struggle with at times. So whether it's playing sports or giving presentations in front of the class, or even just starting a new experience, sometimes I like the confidence sometimes that I would like to have. I would like to be more confident overall, I guess.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. So, do you see any similarities between the inside of the bag and the outside of the bag?
So I guess like the inside and the outside, both in here, like obviously I touched on sports,
Mm-hmm.
and I also wrote on the inside of the bag, like you know, looking good, like with the back to the shoe thing, and being like fashionable and looking nice is good to me. And then family, of course, like not only do I want people to feel like I have a great sense of family, and that's important to me, but it's really important to me. That's kind of one of the big things is I'm a big like family guy, and I never really want to be that far away from my family.
Yeah.
And then I also wrote down on the inside about how, you know, not only do I want people to think I'm a good cook, but I also think I am a good cook. So that's something I wrote down, and same goes for fun. And yeah, I'd say just about that.
Okay, yeah, those are great similarities. Now let's touch base on a couple of the differences between the inside of the bag and the outside of the bag. What do you think some differences are?
Well, some differences are, I guess we can start here. I want people to like think that I'm cool, and I feel like that's something that everyone wants. Everyone kind of wants people to think they're a cool person, fun to be around, and everything. And sometimes I just think I'm not like the coolest person that there is, and I kind of don't really give myself enough credit for that. So that again goes back to being like unconfident. And another big thing is I didn't put it on the outside of the bag because I don't really want people to really know about how I feel about it. I try to like play it off a little bit, but I would like to I guess like be more physically fit and like weigh less and look better. And it's hard on campus when you go to the rec and you see all these kind of super fit guys and everything, and that's something that I struggle with on the inside, and I don't really like sharing to many people. I don't even really tell my family that much about it. I just kind of keep it close to the chest. So those are probably the biggest differences.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that again. Well, why don't we focus on things that you really love to do? You mentioned how you really love to golf, you really love to ski. So those sound like some really great leisure activities that you love to participate in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so are there any other leisure activities that you enjoy participating in?
Well, like I said, I when I'm on campus, I do intramurals, so that's fun to get out during the week and compete and be active at least for a little bit during the day. It breaks up the stress of the week. Music is another one that helps as like a little leisure activity. Even I don't like just sit down and only listen to music usually. I like to have it on while I'm doing homework because it seems to kind of get the brain going a little bit for me and helps me focus and kind of de-stresses a little bit, because sometimes like if I just want to take a break, I can just kind of sit there and find some new songs and everything. That's what I like to do. And then obviously family is the other kind of leisure activity. It's always great when they come to visit, and it really takes your mind off of like the stress of school.
Yeah, definitely. Are there any leisure activities that you want to expand or, try other new things?
Well, I'd really like to get more involved with like running and weightlifting. That kind of stems with the overweight aspect of what was inside, but I know that like more of that will not only like help achieve like kind of getting rid of that, but it'll make me feel like less stressed and more relaxed, I guess, overall. It's just kind of hard once in a while to like fit it in your schedule for me. I have a pretty busy semester, but I'm trying to do it more this summer when I have some more time. But hopefully my body can cooperate, because I've been fighting through some injuries this semester that I've gotten through intramurals, unfortunately. But I'm looking to get back into running.
Okay, well that's great. So do you think participating in these new leisure activities will change how other people view you or how you view yourself?
I don't think it'll change how other people view me for that much, because a lot of my I guess leisure activities currently, people already kind of view me as like the golfer or the skier and like the family guy. Like that's, people kind of already view me that way. I guess I'd like them to start viewing me as maybe more of like the runner or the weightlifter guy, and kind of again see that he kind of like looks good, I guess, and he can run X amount of miles, or like just kind of the running guy, and adding that to like my kind of portfolio of leisure activities, I guess, is what would be nice.
Okay, well that sounds great. So do you think the type of leisure activities that we participate in change how people view us or how we view ourselves?
I think the more like leisure activities that you're in yourself, I think it helps promote a sense of confidence no matter what it is, because it's kind of something that you're comfortable with, and it kind of alleviates all the stress that you have going on, or just other daily things that might be going on in your life. I know that when I go out and golf, everything kind of just goes away, and I can focus on playing golf, which I know that I'm good at. So, that kind of builds my confidence. Like, okay, I just played a nice round of golf. Now I'm kind of ready to go back and hit the books, instead of kind of maybe second guessing myself on how well I'm going to do on this test coming up, and it just kind of revitalizes me. What was the first part of your question again?
Oh, I was just wondering if, so the leisure activities that other people participate in, do you think that it changes how we view ourselves? So everyone participates in different leisure activities. So do you think that everyone will have, so based on their leisure activities, they have a different sense of perception of themselves?
Yeah, I guess it just depends on depends on individual personality, as well as what their leisure activities are, I guess, for the most part. So if you're doing more of like team-based activities or things like that, like intramurals for me, you're obviously just you're gonna be viewed more as kind of, I guess, like outgoing, or maybe more fun, because maybe the people that are around you help promote that funness level, or help. If you're quiet, maybe that causes you to be more outgoing since you're playing with other people. But I think it just depends on the situation, to be honest. But.
Okay. So do you think would you rather do leisure activities independently or in a group?
I feel like it depends a little bit, personally, especially with my personality. Being in college currently, I know how sometimes it's nice to get out with like the roommates or other friends and do things, even if it's just like, if it's not play sports, but just like go to a movie or something, or go shopping. I know that can be nice, but a lot of times it's nice to have that one alone time, because you already spend so much time with them, like living with them over the period of the whole year. That's sometimes it's nice to get away and not have to deal with them, because sometimes they're a stressor in themselves.
Okay. So college is coming to a close. So what do you think you will do for leisure this upcoming year and upcoming summer?
Well, when I'm done with college as a whole overall, I'd really like to, I guess, join like a local golf league, maybe in the summer or in the fall during the year, and get out and be able to play once a week with a group of guys, or join a league with someone I've met through work or something. And since I'm really passionate about golf still, and then also potentially join like a rec league for basketball, so at least I'm getting out and doing something and hanging out with a bunch of other guys that can talk to and everything, and then gets you out of the house and gets you moving and everything. So those are something I guess I would like to look into once I'm done with college, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, well, I think today was really great. We really identified how you think other people perceive you, how you think you perceive yourself. We really touched base on leisure activities and kind of how you feel that your leisure activities affect how you view yourself and how other people view you, and then what you think you'll do with your leisure time in the future. So, well, thank you so much for coming in today, Alex.
Thank you.
I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too.
So in this session, we really talked about the 3 goals of increasing the participant's self-awareness, assisting them to identify their perception of self, and then also exploring participants' perception of developing leisure ethic. And I think that we really accomplished all 3 of these goals. With Alex, I think we really dug into how he felt about himself and how he wanted other people to view him, and we had some like pros and cons with both things, and we really helped identifying how he felt about himself. And then we really dug deep into his leisure ethic right now as he's in college, and how it will change when he's out of college and what he'll do after college, and how he'll continue having a leisure ethic, and how he still wants to continue doing the things that he loves. So he's still maintaining his golf and basketball. He said those were things that were how he viewed himself. So he's really maintaining those things after college and maintaining how he views himself. So I think that this session went really well, and I think that Alex will have an easier time with like developing a leisure ethic, because we discussed it, and he understands that there's resources available to continue doing the activities that he loves to do. So I think that this was a really great activity to understand yourself and to really dig into how others view you, how you want to view yourself, and maybe how leisure can change how you feel about yourself and can change how others view you. So thanks. Have a great day.